The Regional Transportation Authority, or RTA, is the unit of local government charged with regional financial oversight, funding, and transit planning for the Chicago Transit Authority, Metra, and Pace Bus and ADA Paratransit, or the service boards. The RTA region system provides more than 2 million trips each weekday on bus and rail services in Cook, DuPage, Kane, Lake, McHenry, and Will counties. What is the RTA's role in the budget process? By law, the RTA is tasked with providing financial oversight of the service boards and allocating operating and capital funds made available to support public transit. And, of course, the RTA has a budget of our own as well. The RTA is responsible for approving and monitoring the operating budgets and 5-year capital programs of each of the service boards. The agency also conducts regular oversight audits to verify the service board's financial information, evaluate compliance with statutes and regulations, develop assessments of program effectiveness and efficiency, and provide recommendations for improvements. This year, the service boards will present their budgets to the RTA Board Finance Committee on November 30th. The RTA Board will vote on the consolidated regional transit budget on December 15th. So let's look at the proposed regional transportation budget for 2017. Like most budgets, our regional public transit budget is divided into capital and operating. Total annual expenditures for public transportation in Northeastern Illinois are projected to be $4.8 billion in 2017. This amount includes $3 billion in operating expenses and $1.8 billion in proposed capital investments. Regional transit operating funding comes from 3 main sources: RTA sales tax funding, rider fare and other system-generated revenue, and from other funds, mostly from the state of Illinois. In the proposed 2017 capital program, the total estimated funds for capital projects in 2017 is $1.791 billion. Federal funds account for about 45% of this, and CTA Transit Tax Increment Financing, or TIF funds, account for about 35%. The rest is mostly made up of RTA bond proceeds and service board funds. The CTA is primarily responsible for the increase in capital funds compared to 2016 related to funding to support Phase 1 of the Red Purple Line Modernization Project. We estimate the region should be investing between $2 and $3 billion a year to fund our backlog of unmet needs and move forward. There are currently no state capital dollars in our proposed capital program. As a point of comparison, when looking at the capital program expenditures per area resident in New York or LA, our region is behind. New York spends $196, LA spends $138, and we spend $84 on capital per resident in our transit region. As we've explained, the RTA is the oversight, funding, and planning agency for the service boards. The total RTA proposed budget for 2017 is $40.9 million. This includes $35.1 million in regional public funding and $5.8 million in federal grants and other revenues. The RTA budget is composed of administrative and regional expenses, which fulfill mandates by state law and fund regional services provided to the public. At our August board meeting, the RTA board approved the amounts of public funding to be allocated to the service boards for their 2017 operating budgets and 5-year capital programs. In addition, the board approved a 5-year capital funding plan comprised of federal, RTA, and service board funds. The capital funding plan supports expenditures to maintain and improve the region's extensive transit infrastructure and vehicle fleets. Throughout November, the service boards and the RTA are presenting their proposed budgets to the county boards in our region, and we are each hosting public hearings as well. Individual service board proposed budget information and public hearing information can be found on each of the agency's websites. On November 30th, each service board will present their final proposed budgets to the RTA, and the board will vote on the regional transit budget on December 15th. We hope you found this informative. Please participate in the 2017 regional transit budget process by attending a public hearing or emailing us comments. Find all this information and more on our website, rtachicago.org. Thank you, and ride on.